barbershops now, they got the hair in the can. It's like they'll take that dude's hairline from here and here. And it's jet black. There's no siren yet. Okay, so just gonna do like some of the half work as really get here. That takedown hold. That just means inside. Right, so one of my favorite throws I've used a lot of different ways that we work on sitting. Okay? So if there's this idea where I go more on the technique itself is traditionally on the back. Right? So I might get Achilles. Hey, I can wrap my foot around the foot, and that kind of achieves the same thing here. Okay, so that's the whole idea. Very head weight on this one. Big forward sometimes you catch it and there's no way. What I do is see how my foot's off the floor? Okay. So let's just work on just the timing and not even the takedown at this point. We're going to get the standard grip here. We're going to step forward. Okay. This is the standard grip. Now look, I'm going to open my chest up like this. And when my foot touches here, that's when I would sweep. And again, I'm not adding anything here, so you shouldn't fall down. So, watch the time. This foot hits, then I sweep. Right? Very much like dancing. Okay? Right? Just do that. Again, just no throw. That's just working on the timing and the position. World got me with this yesterday. Really good.
So good. We were in the middle of kids' class. I was like, what's the timing on this? I was like, oh, I have to look at it. I was like, ooh, ooh.
The hardest part is But the top big that little kid would do. Yeah. Right, so you're like right there. Yeah. Okay, and here's the we're not really stepping's already kind of it can make your steps even longer. So if you realize like you're tapping out a little bit, you're really good. Yeah, just work hard. You hit it right, it feels so good. Yeah. I'm in guard now. Okay, so let's go over some different ways to apply that. Okay, that's a great way. Like that gets you the whole idea on this leg goes to that leg. For right-handed people, it's you're using your right leg. That's how you. Even I'm left-handed, and I favor doing this with my right leg. Maybe this is how it works. So, let's look at some entry items. Okay. If Justin is going to grab on me, I'm gonna parry this, and I'm gonna pop his like a drag right here. Okay. So he goes here. I'm gonna pop this and drop. The first battle I need to win on these type is I can't let him pick. Okay. So look how I landed. Right. So I want to win this passing battle with the thing. So what I've got to do is when he brings his knee up, I've got to press my. I'm shooting through. Okay, carry, pop, and drop. And look, when he landed, I'm right there. Go nice into this arm right. I was telling some of the classes yesterday. Most of the time when I'm low passing, it's so hard to get an underhook. It's kind of hard to go into their head. So I just go here. Right? Even if I'm doing my other white belt pass. Like you keep this thing. Right? He can grab my arm and come over and all kinds of stuff. I don't want any of that side of stuff. And then look, I can go over the head with it. Maybe go over with it. Hit his arm, whatever. Get underhooks on the pass. Underhooks. Kind of what's taught best case scenario, but hard to get paid. Long, I'm pulling forward. Yes. Yes. Like this. Okay. And then, okay. Shoot through. There's that bicep control. Pass. The arm. Ko-Uchi back and Komi when you drop that to that like that. Okay. Yeah. Doesn't matter what foot. I am. Well, here's the thing. Most people, like, look, what do we start with this? Most people right-handed, they're going to grab like this. So if he's grabbing, I parry that, and I pop it. Like that. You can see, like, he's already trying to do his thing with his arm here. Pass, in. If you encounter, you beat that leg, and let's say that, watch this. Collapse it. You don't fight down into frames. You want to be encounter this adversity going this way. And the instinct is to fight it that way. They're fighting this way. So you go this way. And that makes their arms go. It doesn't feel good. Alright, let's do it one. How we're standing. Okay? So some of us are getting this. Then watch what this arm does. So this is going to go here. I'm going to slide down. That arm pushes him. The little frame. Okay? It breaks. So I'm attacking from the ankle. Right? Now watch that one more time. Boom. Pull him forward. Here, look, his arms here, I don't have to worry about it. It's here. Keep on watching. Yeah. Sorry,
no excuses.
I know. Yeah, no excuses, I mean.
Shut up, Justin.
Oh.
Stop. You almost accidentally hit the. No, I didn't. Okay. So we're here. And then when you pull me to you, instead of stepping, pull me to you. Like you can will receive. You'll step a little bit like pull. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It's hard to trust.
Yeah, you want that.
Your way. See, I'm pulling you out. I'm stepping back. So I'm watching. I don't have to switch because I'm here, but as I do the drag, that's what brings me here. Now, what helps me is I'm hanging on to you. This is where I'm absolutely not.
Grandma. And like you're gonna like, there's a component to this. Do it again. But when you do pull away from you and then go hip and knee, right? Like don't fall bend over with this. Like go down this and then let him fall away from you and hip and knee.
Because you're hanging on it a little bit.
Yes, see, and then get that elbow on the inside.
That felt better.
Yeah, it's awesome. Good. And, you know, so it's just like a component where I'm letting him fall away from me a little bit. Right. Now, but
Yeah, that's
yeah. I can't let him. I can't disconnect from him so much that he's able to stand up. So as soon as his back is falling to the floor right there, I go, whoop, and staple the hips. And then that controls him from getting out.
I feel like a
Purge stops it from closing in.
here. I dropped down that knee and let it come up.
Prepare to get choked.
We're keeping that leg out. There it was. Is he connecting his head to the bicep? Because you gotta watch this come over yourself.
Okay, guys, time. Good job. Any questions on that?
What was that throw called again?
When you drop to the mat, it's called Ko-Uchi microphone. If I was hooking still my right leg, but I was hooking his other leg. Drop to the knee on that too. What they don't call it. They don't have a name. Just Ko-Uchi where you drop to the mat. You can do either one of them. Like outer, when he was here, like I've done that one with you several times. Okay. But again, you know, I like to think about everything we studied. Like, how could we analyze preventing it from happening? And, oh, we have to pass half guard. Well, maybe that has to do with these other considerations we didn't make. Like, after my take it out, so I keep getting caught in half guard. This is kind of the prevention of getting caught in half guard. This throw right here will get you caught in half guard. We're trying to kind of assess and like, I'm going to pass with the throw in such a way that I prevent that. Yeah, I was.
You drop straight down, there's creates a little space necessary, right?
Yes, there's this moment, I'm going down like this, and the partners, they're going down like that, but they fall away from us. And I let that happen, and then I get my hip and knee. But it happened too much. Maybe you're able to like retreat your leg back and start standing up and create a scramble. I don't want that. So I want to just let you fall away and not. It's just about chaining this to the passing phase, right? Okay. So just we'll mention some other ways that we got into this.
See you later, girl.
Okay, with that one, this is what everybody calls the Russian side. Right. But if I go here with Uchimata to there, and then look how I've got this chest arm. We were tracking a lot. So that's another way that we got into that.
All right.
Okay.
Soon.
This is But we'll look, their clinch, you can do a body lock, like there's a whole bunch of entries for that row. We talked about this is standard judo ways of just warming up, figuring it, right? The timing and what legs we use and what leg of theirs we want forward. And then we broaden that. Okay, let's work now on, I think that hangs people up from passing half guard is what people, and I call it both sides. When I first started, everybody called it the seagull. Okay? And I was like, he's a guy. Like, seagull. A lot of people now refer to the more technical terms as low knee shield. Looks like this. Okay. Now, people can do things like this and really create a lot of pressure and make it hard to pass. What I'm doing is put my feet together. Yeah. But I use that to ratchet down on his hip, right? And it just creates like a closed wedge. So, but this is the spot I feel like gives people a lot of trouble. Okay, so let's go over some things. Part of the trouble is the idea of, look, this is what I'm from going this way. Okay, so how can I, continue to proceed? I'm going to get that sort of pressure and watch, I'm going to drop my right foot. Okay, and see, look, I don't really have like his arms out, so I'm probably not going to get this sort of underhook. But there's that bicep. Then I pull this to stretch his hamstring. Okay, and I sit this leg through, and we're right back into the same scenario. Okay, so he's creating that resistance. I go around. You can't drive into this in this sort of downward fashion. He's preventing me from doing the knee slide I want. So look, my hip is going to collapse this. Okay, so there, before he gets a chance to do anything, I'm going to grab his Achilles and stretch his leg out. Here. I can continue to stretch the leg even after I pass. And slingshot. You do one of me? Yes. See? Now before I do something stupid with that leg, do it. Next one's on that arm. Yes. See that little.
What's that little ride of like figuring out the balance of what did you do? You kind of did a little bit of a sprawl. Did you go up?
Just like fight me here.
Yeah.
Then collapse it. Like taking slack out of it when you kind of press into it first. Lay down. Okay. So here. And then from that base, I'm here. Right? Now, that took his foot out, his arm out. These are things he'll use to support your pass. And that bicep sets that up. Get your arm out. Does that make sense? Yes, sir. 1, 2.
Fred, I have some stuff, and mine have this baby before I get it, so I just want to give you stuff. And then I don't have to worry about you not having stuff.
Would it be helpful if y'all probably like 1/9. Like when you leave here. Or does that make it super difficult for y'all?
Not y'all, because he's teaching.
Well, yeah, because he's teaching the Indian slide.
So,
We have to teach him the house.
like,
Like,
I was just thinking about
y'all be able
leaving.
to get together.
I know.
There you go.
Like,
Just keep that hip. Yeah. So.
nights are hard. By the time I started, I have to like take care of baby, get dinner, start all the things.
Yeah, this one. Yeah. And I'm gonna keep.
But I might text her about Friday.
She's not on call this weekend. I think so. I don't know. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Or is it like what you keep?
This Saturday I'm not. I just feel bad because I'm like, oh, we're gonna get together, and then you're just baby.
Well,
and
okay,
that's
so
the
we were going to reschedule for the 27th. Happens right. Sorry. Hey, just know anything that is worth it for me.
I got you.
Because I know she
Are you going
values
to
you.
yoga tonight? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go up there.
Street side first.
She's going all the way through?
Sprawl on it. Now grab there, pull it. Now she's at my now pull it some more. Yeah.
Not me, no. Coach had that talk with us. Because I'm struggling with that.
Maybe start on with your whole.
Like,
I go 100 on it. And I'll need to go 100. I can go 1 on it. Just touch it.
Exactly.
Coach, which foot are you stretching hamstring?
Yeah, that's it.
Then get this one all the way through.
Stretch it a little more. Okay.
Like when you were sprawling,
I felt like it
I
was.
also had this before.
Except for what was through my elbow.
Rotate on the right, turn it down.
oh, you're so welcome.
Martha leads the way, get behind the elbows. Higher jiu-jitsu curve.
Is that what do you think?
I think it's a good idea because
Well, you know, that was the problem.
Yeah,
but
because
I
the knee
want
stays.
I'm really tight so I can speak in my underfoot. And it's just what I'm doing and I'm passing.
Side control. Where you going?
Side control, dude. I have this. I know enough jujitsu to counteract jujitsu.
Lil Nas X class is hard.
What are you?
Yeah.
See, it's how quick you did that. Like that's
What?
a calculated risk.
He did not like it. Like that was like,
Yeah, another way.
yeah. when you're going to narrative class, you don't know if she's gonna be.
I have the same idea.
Yeah.
Instead of passing this way,
That's
I pass this way.
okay.
Normally it's like that diagonal angle.
Why not?
Here I'm more like back.
For Wednesday class,
Same idea.
it's a weird class. I had the theory of
Down.
yes.
Why in the world would you ever pass on a twister? For an American. There's nothing I can do.
I forgot that I was that argument.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just letting it do whatever. If they frame, I'll collapse it like we talked about. If they, I can throw it across my chest.
Oh, that
my chest.
Look at you. If you give me some, I'm not
yeah,
getting
somebody the other day.
That's not what I say. It's just kind of there, and they can work with it.
I don't think
Like,
I can get it in. I do what I want, Randy. He's like, no, death before dishonor.
And then this one, yeah.
Because a couple times I felt like the knee was still giving me problems. Maybe it's because I'm lazy. Going to the back seems like it's.
Going the other way, you can do that. Okay. All right, guys, time. Any questions on
Head position, are you putting your head like towards the
like near the top shoulder, right? I'm not like really precautionary if I have to use it. Going on that arm, right? Like with this pass, I don't like on this next pass, right? But I'm not. I if all I do is put my head beside your shoulder, you have to that gives me an element. I'm just not trying. So like that, yeah. Right? And see how we're talking about that battle off the takedown? Like that's just already won that knee battle. And if you have this space here, he'll put it back in. So I just see the be like if it's knee shifting or whatever. See, so go there, and then look where the head's just on it. This to take the gap away, right here, all the way through, right. Now look on this next one. I'll use my head a lot, right? In sort of the fashion that people use the head to pass the ball. Grab this material on the knee. Grab right here. I'm not grabbing deep and I'm not pulling it to me. I'm shooting my hips out. This grip is going to disable him rather, from being able to come up. Okay, so now I gotta come up on my left toes. He's going to push him over. He's trying to come up.
So it's like a Mike Cage pass.
Yeah. Here's what, and this happened to Bridget last night. Okay. It wasn't that, but you'll face plank. Just push them over, like just push with your head, and when you get them flat, you're done pushing. Yeah. Okay. But that is like that style of pass is Toriano pass. Using your head.
What's your? I tried this the other day. And I thought, what's your secret sauce? Getting that leg free, they got a really good bite on it.
Oh,
Like if they've got a good bite on this, when you do that back slip, you still got it latched on.
well, I'm making some wagers here.
You're sliding out.
Well, watch two things. Watch out, like this is doing that I'm not really talking about, but we brought this up last time. My hips need to go away.
Yeah, okay. I like
Look
it.
how
So
that
now
slipped the knee line. But let's say you hold on. What are you gonna do?
I know. No, that was
Right, like it's like you'll have to probably
Yeah.
You have to let go.
Yeah. I mean that helps.
So I can just
I
wait.
kept thinking it's more of like a breaking the grip.
You can, yeah, for sure. Like they'll let go with their feet. They'll try to come up. You can. I slip the knee line, the knee up as well. Yeah. But then the next thing is when you're passing, push shackled legs. Push that grip back. Okay. So watch just this hand. Shoot your hips away there. This hand's gonna push here. And I still got his legs up. That one's, it prevents him from being able to re-roll. Well, I really like about this. And it gives them the false sense that they can come up. Alright, don't be out grabbing positive to double it. Alright, 1, 2.
I love public shaming.
I really do well under it. I did get down a little bit. The reason I thought was I got stuck trying to do this the other day, and that was my key. Is that I didn't think about this sliding out. I suppose you could though. Yeah, it's oh yeah, so you went out.
Yeah. Right? And then that's going to give you a little more follow-up.
To do anything, I've got
Open your elbow, I
get
guess.
a better base. There, you cut the knee. Now you got it. This one. Oh wow. And I'm sure coach watch people there all the time.
I like back circles.
So like if you're fasting, like if I had this like throw up and and go take it over, take my elbow to the mat now. There. My wrist is in there.
When I try to watch
And there's nowhere to go.
Boys elbow out.
Yeah.
Anybody ever cross faces?
No, dude, tap.
I think.
Yeah.
He needs from Echo. And if he tries to get angry,
Dude, I've almost been caught with that one. That wasn't even like it was there. Like it's just so tender.
there you go.
Oh, there's that. There's Bill Mickey Mouse. There's is that a 4? That side? Dude.
My mother-in-law, she's going to work an hour early.
Yeah, I've never how long.
Alright, I gotta go.
Brett, wheel your elbow out like this. When you pass.
Okay.
Like before. Start to again.
Okay.
That's fun
That
too.
there. Now look, yes. See, now you got like another point of stability when you start coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Giving you that rest.
Alright guys, time. Let's spend about 5 minutes and do this. You're gonna be at a disadvantage as before we're gonna take care of it. And last week, one of the across this last 6 months, a big theme has been the arm overshow, so the arm triangle. Okay. Last week we talked about it a lot. It's for knee on belly. You can do it there. You can do it side control. You can do it in mount. We set it up from Kessa. Set it up for Rose and Kessa. So, what's your okay? And even if you just start beside them, right? Like colored belts, do your entries that we worked on for the review, but here. Like, look, I've got to be sufficiently back and I need to drop weight down. Then I'm pushing with my hand and my toes into the choke. And clasp my hands together. I didn't squeeze. This is just a ratchet strap. Okay? So look, drop everything down. On your head on the mat. From knee on belly, if you're holding knee on belly like this, you're pushing this over, look how we can drop in here. You got it here. Okay? Then, like the same thing. You can do it from mount. Several of the throws we're doing from Kessa, you kind of land in this. But I've got got to go back a little bit if that's the entry point. Okay? And then I've got to be patient about finding that perfect point for that shoulder where it goes down. Look how I'm going kind of up and around his head. That's the move. Let's review it. 1, 2. Well, we did it. We did it a few classes last week. So this walks again. I'll be feel it coming on. Yeah, that's what I'm fighting. Yeah, and then put that left hand on the mat. And then drive with your hand and your feet around. Like I'm going up and around. You ready? Yes. Hand. On the mat.
Right when you said it, I was starting to think about it. I was like, oh yeah.
You alright?
Yeah, I don't want that.
No, but that's not the goal. So everything's down.
Yeah.
Even clock.
Yeah. I could.
That's funny to say. Well, and that's just like that downward drop. Yeah. Is key to me. I hope you feel that down video. Where he's like dropping, try to grab before he goes in. Right? So like, you get an underhook. Most people are like, here.
What I do, if I can't get this.
Most people are like, oh, I'm gonna go to that. From here, he drops it on. Recurse when it limits their ability to use it.
Okay, that overhead. So you said as I go up, let's push it over that.
Yeah, have that little bit of bend in your neck. Think more instead of like the hips being that high. Yeah. But think better, man. Instead of awesome. You know, like it's very. Like I want to be able to drive down. I want to drive down with my feet versus like, and that's, I mean, look, and I think from me on belly, appropriate, still like, I like that stuff.
That was different. Yeah. That was different, wasn't it?
So you I think instead of like that takes it from here, like here,
And then do a spider around a spider. So
right? Like where I want this down weight dropping. Versus like right edge.
You go like.
I think when you go too high,
I was doing the Spider-Man way. Because I didn't, like every time when when I brought my hips up, it felt like I was pushing into your jaw. I still feel like I'm on it. I wasn't. Okay.
So like if I get this and I get this downward drop.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
That even clock
I struggle to drive off the jaw. Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like I was off. I didn't feel any of your jaw in my lower end.
All right, guys. That's all the time we've got for drilling. Okay. Great work. Just gonna kind of keep doing classes like this. Like that's we did a neo belly review class, we did a Kessler review class. This half guard. We'll do escaping back. We've been doing a little review period. Like remember our last class, I was like we did Kessler, but I was like, hey, review your neo belly attacks. Then today, one of the main week was that show. Right? Came up in a couple of different classes. Both of them review classes. So this week we're reviewing that at the end of our half guard lesson. Right? So that's that. Let's get ready to do some rolling.
Yes, sir.